I remember like my first singing concert, my mum, like afterwards, I was like, "Oh, mum, like, what do you think?" And she was like, "Yeah."
Your song.
And that was it. That was it.
Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Hittin Different podcast. We're back and we're in a new set, as you can see. Feels very weird, but very comfy.
It's big. It's nice.
Yeah, I like sitting on a couch. It's very blessed.
I do like it.
Today, oh shit, we are in a new set because we have a special guest, as you may or may not know.
Yes, sir. It's been leaked.
Today, yeah, it has been leaked.
It's been promoted.
It has.
Something along those lines. But it's a good time.
Yeah, so today we do have the talented, special,
the one and only.
One and only. I don't know, bad at these intros. LORA, aka Hannah Mundy, coming onto the podcast. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hello.
Nice.
Hello.
Set yourself
Shut
up.
these on.
Yeah,
Nice.
she's locked in. She's ready to go.
While she's doing that, casual plugs as we do.
Of course.
Subscribe to the channel, drop a like, comment, all that fun stuff.
all the good funky fresh stuff.
Follow the TikTok and Instagram at Hittin Different Pod.
Yeah.
And what else do we have, Luke?
And of course, always leave a review. It only takes 5 seconds.
On Spotify and Apple for those listeners.
Just a cheeky, this is a good podcast. Douche, send it.
Done.
It's a good time.
That's
Douche.
it.
We can work with that.
5 seconds.
Douche. Yeah, 5 seconds, bro. It's out of your day. It's not even hard.
And then,
And life's good. Just do it on the toilet or something.
yeah.
Like, you're not doing anything.
So how are you?
I'm good.
How's
How are
life?
you guys?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad,
It's a bit
not
of a
bad.
chaotic start, as you can see.
It's been fun, man.
It's a vibe. I like it.
Yeah, you like it?
Chaos is fun.
Chaos is a good time.
This is LORA, as you guys can see. Yeah, she is a singer. I don't know if I prefaced that. It was a bit of a bad
Artist. Do you make beats or anything as well? Do you engineer, produce any of the fun stuff in between?
I mean, I've been trying to recently, produce my own stuff, but I'm
experimental.
Yeah. I'm trying. I have a lot I can work on.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, right.
that's exciting. So
Is
That's
it
always
just
a
like
good time.
general, what do you call it, garage band stuff? Like just playing with
Ableton.
beats?
Ableton.
nice,
Fun time,
nice.
fun time,
A
fun
lot of
time.
like guitar and then just like playing around with the sounds and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, because you play it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little bit.
yeah.
A little bit.
Is that the only
it.
instrument?
Yeah, mostly. Like I'll play
Most.
some keys and stuff in, but I'm not good.
You're not good.
No.
You just, press,
Not
you just press
great.
what you're told to press and just move on with it.
Exactly.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
So how's your week been? Anything interesting happened so far?
What have I done? Not really. Just working and music stuff.
Yeah,
Just
same.
writing.
It's pretty early in the week, so not like we usually record on like a Saturday.
Yeah.
So we usually have had like a full-ish week to kind of talk about by this point.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's only Thursday.
Yeah.
It's a fun time though. It's a good time.
I had work and I had a comp before we get into like actual podcast stuff. We just have some general talk. But
some waffle.
I got a compliment from a lady yesterday.
Lady.
And about my hair. She just said it was nice. But like it's always so much nicer when it comes from like a 50-year-old or like because they're
MILF.
like I guess maybe pushing gilf, but yeah.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, but like it just like compliments from older people just hit different. You know what I mean? Like,
a good time.
like you can get them from young people, and then you can get them from like older people. You know,
It's
what I
like when
mean?
your grandma
But, like,
tells you the most handsome boy.
Yeah, but like
it's one of those ones. It's a
no,
good time.
but because she was like 50, that's the difference. Because she wasn't like old, so she didn't have to be nice. Like you know, older
She could have been a
people are
dick.
more- Yeah,
Yeah. I get that.
It's like little kids though. Like if you get a compliment from a little kid, it's
Kids
like
are
Yeah.
honest.
Kids, they're honest.
Kids
They're
are
dead set,
honest.
like-
They'll tell you you're ugly if you're ugly.
Yeah.
Like it's real hard out here. I can't lie.
Ryan, mate, you can. So we have a mate who's ordered Subway.
We have
He's trying
a
to
few friends in the crowd. It's a
make
good time.
subtle exit.
He's doing ninja moves. It's okay though. He's done well.
Yeah,
He's done very, very well
hit
by the looks of
Naz, can you go to the camera, please, and then hit number 1 on it on the right side? You'll be able to see it because I think it's zoomed out.
Oh no.
The classic.
We're zooming.
See the 1?
Uno.
Yeah.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
So yeah, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks.
Yeah, a bit chaotic.
It's a fun
But
time. Always is.
So firstly, you had a single release
Recently.
Yes.
last week, Slumber.
Yeah.
Slumber.
Yeah. Friday.
Yeah, that's it. I love the song. I
Thanks.
genuinely really like it. I think it's one of your best songs, or if your best song, if not your
Thanks.
best song.
I would say personal best is probably Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Out of all of them, I think Run banged. But yeah, without a doubt, Slumber's a good latest release.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. It's
And
doing well.
you have like an indie pop vibe, right?
Yeah. It's kind of going a little bit more like electronic-y as well,
Yeah.
Ooh.
which is fun.
It's fun. It's experimental. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's a good time.
Yeah.
And your sound is like really unique as well. And like I wanted to know, like, do you contribute to the sound itself as well, or is it like you have like a relationship with like a producer or something?
Yeah, so I work with a producer called Joe Mason.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he is
Okay, yep.
a weapon.
He's,
Like,
he's
he is
built
so
different.
good.
Yeah.
Built different. And we kind of just like Run, for example, like I just played a couple chords in and he just like played around with the sound, like reversing stuff and pitching it and all that stuff. But he does like a lot of like all the synths and all those sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's kind of
Yeah.
your main like engineer in a sense.
Yes.
Well, I think he's done all your
the
songs, right?
He has done all
All
the
of
songs.
it.
And then
So
all of the songs like coming up to release as well. He's
he's just
done
been
as
on
well.
top of all of it.
How'd you find him? Is he like a friend of yours or did?
Well, I went to school with him. He was in the grade above.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't really we didn't talk at school. I think I talked to him maybe once.
Yeah.
And then I was posting like covers on Instagram and he was like,
hey,
you have a cool voice. Like we should work together. And I was like, hell yeah. Like I'm
sounds
down.
like a good time.
So yeah. And then it just kind of went from there.
So have you been making music since school then?
I mean, I wrote a couple songs when I was like 16, but they were
they were
Yeah,
quality
not
bangers.
it. Not it.
Mate, they're put in the vault for now. They're put in the vault for now.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
in like 20 years.
yeah, I kind of just did like singing lessons and stuff, and then I didn't really get into it until like 2020.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
honestly.
right. Have you like? I assumed you always just had a naturally good voice, but you said you did singing lessons.
No,
So
it was
is it-
terrible.
Wow,
No way.
really?
Yeah, proper bad.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
actually
So like, how long have you
Surprising,
been
yeah.
like working on it since you were 16 then?
Nah, so singing lessons I started when I was like 13, I think.
Yeah, right.
fucking hell, yeah.
But I remember like my first singing concert, my mum, like afterwards I was like, oh mum, like what do you think? And she was like, yeah.
Your song.
And that was it. That was it. There was no, and then I think like a year later, she'll hate me for saying this, but a year later she was like, you sounded like,
Yeah.
some cheeky
you've
doo-doo.
improved a lot. I'm like, that's good at least.
That's mate, most improved of the year. That's all you can ask for, honestly.
That's crazy though, because I always thought it was just raw talent, and obviously you work on your craft and whatnot. But I just always thought like you may have been 6 years old. You've always been like somewhat good at singing.
Yeah, like you've always been the singer in the family type thing.
Why?
No.
Why?
No.
Well, I was going to ask, why did you start getting into it then? Like, is it just something you'd like to do, and then you just sort of went with it?
Well, I actually, so like I'd sing in the car and stuff, and I have 3 older brothers.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'd be singing and they'd be telling me to shut the fuck up. 'cause
As
I
they do.
sucked.
Yep, as they do. Yep.
In like spite, I was like, oh, I'm going to get some singing lessons to like,
Just to prove
Oh,
more.
wow.
so I can sing in
You're
the car.
proving
and
the
then
haters
not
wrong
be-
from the
Yeah.
youngest age you possibly
Yeah,
could.
exactly. And then I just kind of fell in love with it and then started playing guitar and it went from there.
God damn.
Nice. And then when
It's a
did you
good
start like taking it seriously, I guess then?
2020, really.
Yeah, it was
So,
2020?
yeah, that's when I first started working with Joe and
Yeah.
it just kind of
All
Went
went uphill
from
from
there,
there.
yeah.
God damn, god damn.
Damn, that's crazy because like I feel like you've done really well because it's only the start of 2022, obviously.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like in what two years,
2 years, give or
you've
take.
done like extremely well to get where you are already. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you've built a little
Thanks.
platform for yourself.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
something running. It's a good time, I can't lie.
Thanks.
Damn.
The question I have though, so yeah, I did introduce you as Laura, but your name is
Yeah.
Hannah.
Yes.
Where is the name Laura from, and what is that?
It's not that interesting of
Yeah,
a story.
right.
It's
Oh,
kind of like Joe and I were talking about like what we're gonna do and how we're gonna, you know, pitch it and whatnot. And I was trying to think of names, and my middle name's Louise, and so I
Okay,
was
yeah.
like trying to think of names that started with L, and then it just kind of
It just kind of came out
it
of
was
nowhere.
Laura, and that was that.
Oh,
like
fair enough.
it's not an interesting story, but
It's a pretty good time. I can't
Well, yeah,
lie.
like a name like Laura, I was intrigued because I was like, when you have someone like Z Pluto, like that's
yeah,
so
it's different.
It's different. You know
it's
what I mean?
It's something built different.
Whereas like Laura's like a normal name, but like it's not your name. So I
Yeah.
was like, why and how? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Is there anything funky with the spelling? Like how it's just LORA?
Well, because I was thinking Louise, and then
Yeah.
I was like
Oh, you just
Lorna,
kinda-
and then Laura, and so then I just
It all
kind of like
shortened it,
yeah,
made it look
smashed
pretty,
it together.
and then I get that. It's a fun time.
Nice. And then with the back to slumber, sorry,
Yeah.
before we move on from that, like I felt like there was I don't know if artists like this, like you know when someone goes, you sound like X and X.
oh, I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I don't
okay.
mind.
So it was. I don't think you sound like it, but it was like a Billie Eilish X Flume vibe. It was like
Oh,
an Aussie
cool.
Billie Eilish. It was like just because the way the sound was of the song and then your voice as well. That's why I say Billie Eilish X Flume because it was like an Aussie version of Billie Eilish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's mad.
But
Thanks.
where do you get like your inspo from and like I guess for music and whatnot?
I mean, it's kind of a hard question because it's kind of whatever I'm listening to at the moment,
Yeah.
like at that time. So making this album, I was listening to like a lot of like hyper pop
Oh, okay,
and an artist named Seb DeLisa, and obviously like Billie Eilish, Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That was kind of the vibe. So
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
So have you always listened to them, or is it
hyperpop was a new thing for me.
Okay, yeah.
Joe introduced me to him, like that kind of genre, and it was at first I was like,
There's a
going
lot
on?
going on, yeah.
and then it kind of grew on me. I listened to like Charlie XCX's album, and then I was like,
okay,
this is cool. And
You're
then
like,
it just
this is nice music.
merged into more of
That's
chaos.
a good time, honestly.
Nice. So like, what do you have like you say you listen to a lot of music and whatnot, and you like grab your music, I guess, taste based off what you're listening.
Yeah.
Is your album, so it hasn't come out yet?
No. Not yet.
But in general though, is that like all over the place, I guess, with inspiration, or are you trying to stick to like a theme with that?
Not really. It's kind of like when I'm writing, I'm just writing whatever, and like the way it comes out, it comes out. Like it's not, I'm not really thinking like, oh, I want it to sound like this. Because I find when I do that, I can't write as well.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Because it's less natural in a sense.
I'm trying too hard to like refer to a reference track.
Very well.
Nice. I've broken it. We can continue as Luke fixes it, I guess. Is that going to work? I'll grab your mic while you do that if you don't mind. Just functionality at its finest. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so your music and inspo.
Yeah.
So yeah, you said it's whatever comes to you first. Like, how are you with songwriting process and stuff like that?
I love writing. That's like my favorite part.
Oh really?
Yeah, all of it.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Because some people obviously like different with their opinions on that. You know what I mean? Because it can be a really hard process for some people.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't mind that, and that's
I love it.
You're happy with it?
I love like lyrics are my favorite, and I love writing like really elusive kind of lyrics that people don't really know exactly what I'm saying, but
they can get the vibe of it.
Yeah, they can take it literally, or they can kind of be like, like
maybe she's
what
talking
does
in
this mean to me?
metaphors.
Or or what does this mean to her? Like I kind of like.
Interesting fact on that note. Ryan will probably laugh a bit. I was listening to Katy Perry Birthday. You know that song?
yeah.
It's a banger.
Why were you listening to Katy Perry Birthday?
I was listening to your music, and what happens is, I don't know if you know on Spotify, you know how it like goes to like Spotify radio because it's done with all your music.
Suggested music.
So what the next like lot of music was Katy Perry Birthday. And I was like, damn, I haven't heard this song in so long, and it banged. And like it was the first time I'd properly listened to the lyrics since I last heard it when I was like 10 years old. That song is not about birthdays.
No, not at all.
I did not know that.
What are the lyrics? Do you remember them?
So pop your confetti on me.
I see.
Birthday is like metaphor for the cake, her cake kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And I was like, there's so many songs like that when you're younger.
Bro, I was like 9 jamming that shit, I can't lie.
Yeah,
that's an issue, bro.
Yeah, and you just jam to songs not understanding like...
Is that the music video where she's shooting fireworks from her tits?
No, that's fireworks.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're slow.
But obviously you're not doing that kind of innuendos and stuff. I don't think so.
No.
But I just tend to do that, and it does make the obviously the music more unique because it's obviously open for interpretation and stuff like that when you when you do that kind of stuff. Do you have a question to riff off?
Have you got any music videos coming out? Do you work on music videos a lot? Is that something you like to do, or is it more of a?
I kind of.
Because you've done one. You did First in Line.
Yeah, I did First in Line.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I get very shy in front of the camera.
Oh,
right.
So when I've tried to film like videos and stuff, I can't help but cringe, and then it just like
comes. You don't really like it.
Yeah, and then I look back at it and I'm like, like I tried to film one for Lens, and like it was good, but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
So like I was like, I'm not gonna put it out.
To put out, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is like, I'm gonna start, like I want to film one for Slumber on the weekend.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just gonna get like one of the old like video cameras out.
Oh
and,
yeah, like a camcorder type thing.
Yeah, and just kind of like film the day and like mash it together, and
that'd be a
so
good
you
time.
do it yourself?
Day in the life.
The last one like Joe did. So literally Joe's done like everything with me.
Is he like
He's kind of like a mentor. He's like a mentor for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, he filmed that one and kind of like directed it and all that stuff.
Edited
it, and then we got it colored by a guy named Jake. Who's, yeah, from the US.
Was that on YouTube at all, or was it strictly Instagram when you posted that?
No, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, right. Because I think I tried to find it, and for some reason I couldn't find it.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to find.
It's been hidden away
It's
somewhere.
small.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
But I like the vibe of it. Like it's simple, but it works well with the song.
Yeah, the
you know
visual like aesthetic is nice.
Yeah, and you have a good visual aesthetic in general. Like right now for your, I'm assuming the album, you're promoting a certain vibe for it, like the pink suit, the balloons, and all that.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to you at all? Or is it just like a cool thing?
Well, the whole like concept of the album is kind of like, you know, being adult but feeling like you're still a child.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean? Like, you know, you're 12 years old and you look at someone that's 20 and you're like, oh my God, they have their life sorted out. And then you're 20 and you look at someone that's 40 and you're like, they have their life, and they're like, I still don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm learning every day.
In an adult body,
You know what I mean? And so the idea behind the suit was like such like a baby color, like a baby pink with like a suit, you know, like an office suit.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the idea.
That was the vibe. Yeah.
Damn, I like that.
That's funky.
Because like if obviously a lot of people have meaning behind a lot of things, and people don't think past beyond that point. But that's why I asked, because like it is interesting, and I didn't know if it was just an aesthetic or you had something behind it. But
yeah, it's an idea, but I also like I'll stick to the suit idea because it's kind of like, oh, you know how like people have that thing that kind of makes
it's their shtick in a sense.
That'll be, oh, it's the chick wearing the pink suit or like purple suit or something.
Well, I was gonna ask, have you ever done live performances? And like the reason these are correlating, because I was like, would you ever do one in a suit?
Yeah, that's honestly the way my brain first went.
Yeah, so I haven't. I was working on like a live set, but I'm going overseas in like a couple months. So I was like, I don't want to rush it, try and do a couple gigs before I leave.
Yeah, right.
I don't think that they're up to the standard that I want them to be. So when I come back, hopefully I'll have it fleshed out and, you know, play some shows when I come back. But what I've done is I bought like suits but with like shorts. So it's like shorts and like a blazer jacket, matching.
Yeah.
And so I'm not
like
melting on stage.
On stage.
Or stiff either.
I was going to say, I feel like that's everyone's issue. They always run on with like big puffer jackets and long jeans and all that type of shit.
10 minutes
and
in,
then
it's off.
They're dying, they're dead. Yeah. That's a good time though.
So you said you're going overseas. Where are you going?
I'm going to London.
Nice.
And then I'm going to LA.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Very fun time.
So in London, Joe's living over there, so I'm going to go work with him.
Wait, is Joe London based?
Well, he moved over like a few months ago.
Right.
But I think he's planning to stay there for a while.
How's working with him been from like afar, I guess?
It's all right. We've done a few Zoom sessions, but because like the time difference.
So
like it's either
really late here and early there, or really early there.
Because they are pretty much backwards, aren't they, from us?
Yeah.
God damn.
So you'll go there for Joe, do some work with him.
Yeah.
Obviously experience London, have fun.
Yeah.
And then LA.
Try and do the same thing. So try and do some writing and stuff.
Yeah. Do you know anyone over in LA, or are you just going to go on wing it type thing?
Like a publishing team.
Oh, okay,
that'll help me kind of
get you all the connections and stuff.
Yeah.
And is that pretty much your purpose as to why you're going there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But I also kind of want to like catch the vibe.
Yeah. See what everyone's
like
about. See if it's really what you're interested in. Yeah.
And just like meet some people, try and network, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'll be interesting. I reckon that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That vibe over there, from what I've heard, because I've never experienced it, is pretty full on and like
to LA.
Chaotic. Like everyone's just go mode.
Yeah.
And it's just
business hour 24/7 type thing.
Yeah. So I definitely feel like it'd be a great place for you to like
network a bit.
And
I feel like
people.
Everyone in America loves Australians, so you'll go over there and you'll just start talking to people, and they'll instantly be like, "Yep, you're coming with us. Let's go do this. Let's go do that."
Hopefully that'd be great.
Force an Aussie accent.
Yeah, but good aim, mate. What's going on? Yeah, you just gotta walk in and drag it and hope that they love you.
But other than that, like, have you traveled much, done stuff outside of this traveling, I guess, period?
So I went to Europe in like the end of 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think I went in August and went for about 3.5 months.
3.5 months. Was that just like a Kentucky / like trip?
We just planned it all ourselves and just kind of traveled all through Europe.
That's a great time.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. What countries did you end up going to?
Quite a few. We did like Greece, Italy, Spain, Germany.
All the fun ones.
Yeah, a bunch of.
Because we're planning a Europe trip soon, and I've never gone anywhere except Thailand, and that was really fun. I did that when I was 16, but like, I'm keen to do a whole bunch of traveling soon. And
where are you planning to go?
It's a Kentucky everywhere.
So it goes to 8 countries in 9 days. So we've got start off in London, then we go up to Amsterdam, down to Germany, stop in at Switzerland, then down to Italy up to France. And then I think in there somewhere we do like days at other countries and stuff. I can't remember exactly which countries, but it's just kind of that little main section of Europe. You just kind of do a lap around the whole thing.
Yeah, cool. That's going to be chaotic.
Oh, it should be so full on.
It should be hella fun.
Wait, 8 countries in 9 days?
Yeah. A lot of driving on a bus. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time.
It's a weird time of season though, because like I wanted to go and like maybe go to Greece and like go to the party islands there as well and do shit like that.
Yeah.
But we're going in like I think January, December. So like a full year away.
Oh,
It'll be like winter.
And it'll be there winter and stuff like that. So it's gonna be
cold.
so cold. So like, because I want to like go to Europe and experience more than just the 10 days there for the Kentucky. Like, I want to stay in there a bit longer afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a snow trip or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever done like skiing or snow and stuff like that?
I've done skiing. My family with like a bunch of other like family friends and stuff. We went to like America and did Colorado. Shit. Like skiing and went snowboard there as well. And
goddamn.
Yeah.
That's actually a really fun time, I can't lie.
It was it was mad.
Oh, that'd be hella fun. I haven't like snow for some reason has been a big thing I've wanted to do, and I don't know why.
Have you ever gone to the snow?
No, never seen it, never like, and I don't know why. Like, it's something. Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I've never been to the snow. I've always wanted to. Do you remember we were in like year 5 or 6?
Yeah, we didn't go to that camp,
and our school went on a camp to the snow, and we all stayed back and made fucking slime instead. It was lit. It was lit. I can't lie. We convinced ourselves that we had a better time.
Yeah.
But definitely thinking back to it, it would have been more fun in the snow. I can't lie.
Did you go? Yeah. Yeah. I remember that because like it wasn't that like we weren't able to go like financially or anything. Like we just decided.
There was just like 4 or 5 of us. All of our friends just said no, we're not going.
Yeah.
Did they go like skiing or anything, or was it just like was it to Bathurst or?
No, they did
it was
not go
Canberra,
skiing.
right?
Canberra.
Yeah.
Is that like year 6 or like year 5?
I think it would have been year 6. Yeah.
4 hours on the snow.
Oh damn, that's actually whack.
Oh well,
and
yeah.
We went to Questacon.
I love that. No, but see it was dumb. I remember everyone came back gassing Questacon, and
it's not that gas.
It's fun, but
as a 12-year-old.
But like everyone was talking about it as if it was like Disneyland.
Now you wouldn't go and have fun as a fucking 20-year-old.
I probably would, but I'm also a 12-year-old trapped in a 20-year-old, so there's a difference. It's a good time.
But yeah, sorry, back to the music. So we'll touch on it a bit more. I just had one more question for you. Is it like what's the future plan for you? So obviously you have an album, you'll be traveling a bit and then maybe looking to live performances.
Yeah. I'm hoping like we'll put the album out. I'll go overseas, come back, get the live set ready and prepped, and then I mean ideally like what would be great would be able to do like a few shows around Australia sort of thing.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
Do like
I'd like to do that. I don't know if that'll happen, but
could go up to could do like a Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane type.
Exactly.
Vibe, like do like the East Coast of Australia. Because there's like no offense to everyone else in Australia, but there's nothing really going on in the other parts of Australia, to be honest. Unless you go to like the main cities, so like Perth, Adelaide, Cairns or something. But like other than that, there's not a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's not as like busy as it is on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's not like America where every like 400 meters they have a major city. It's dragged up, I can't lie.
Yeah.
So like come back, do a couple performances, and you don't really know when the album's coming out. You're still pending on that.
Hopefully soon. But like I've even started like working on the next the next one.
Got to build up the vault, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I've got stuff to
push out. Yeah.
Start dropping. How's the music process for you? Like, do you enjoy like do you have like a little studio or like something at home you have set up for yourself to work on?
Yeah, I've got like just like the basics in the bedroom and so I can put down like little ideas and stuff like that. Make demos
and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And that's been great at the moment because I've been making the demos and then sending it all to Joe, and he just like
he whips it together,
produce the shit out of it, and then sends it back, and I'm like,
this is great.
Yeah.
I did this. This is amazing.
Did he make all the beats? Like he literally produces the whole thing and all that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, that's actually nuts.
Yeah, Joe goes.
Joe goes hard.
Yeah, shout out Joe.
Shout out Joe.
Jesus.
Yeah, Joe's the guy.
But yeah, I've been working with a couple other people at the moment as well.
Yeah.
So and they've all been
just
awesome
expanding
and sweet.
a little bit.
So, yeah.
Making more connections.
Have you like I don't know if it's like common in your music genre, but like features and stuff. Is that a thing like you dabble with or like try?
Yeah. So recently I've just been like working with a few people, just writing top lines for them, and we'll see whether they get released or not. But
you never know.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, hopefully
they're
pretty cool songs. So
more music to go out is always better for everyone.
Yeah,
keeps the fans happy.
Yeah. Random, I thought about it just then as well. You won a competition with the Jungle Giants for like a share of $1 million
was
in
that?
advertisement.
Okay.
I
so
saw a bit of it, but yeah.
So it's like an artist for ad campaign is what they call it. It's with Smirnoff.
Yeah.
So basically, like you enter a competition,
Yeah.
and they pick 12 artists and like 12 songs to use for like their ad campaign.
Oh, okay.
But it was judged by the Jungle Giants, so they kind of
Oh, that's how it works.
yeah,
right.
they picked it. They
Because I was
picked the
like,
winners.
I was thinking like, one, how did you get picked, and then two, what was their involvement? But like, it all makes sense now. They
It's
picked
all-
for
it's all coming
Smirnoff.
into
Yes, yeah.
Right? Is that for like their, when you say their ads, like Smirnoff's ad and
Yes,
stuff like that?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit,
So
you
like,
got me.
wow.
Smirnoff ads.
yeah, like Slumber might.
Oh,
Yeah, so
That's
Slumber was the song
interesting.
that
That's
was
kind of
picked.
cool. I can't
Oh
wait.
yeah, it's really really cool.
Yeah, that's
it's
really,
so exciting.
really sick. I can't wait.
How do you even get yourself in that position? Is it something just come up and you just went like,
Well,
Did they
I was-
approach you?
I was working with a producer from WA.
Oh, okay,
his name's Maver, and shout out Maver. And he told me about the competition.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you should enter." And I was like, oh, "Okay, like sweet, sounds
Give it a
good."
go.
Yeah.
Like not, never expecting anything of it.
Yeah.
And they came back and were like,
This is lit.
"This is a cool song.
Yeah.
We might
We
want
want
to
it.
use it.
Yeah.
We'll let you know. Like
if anything happens, yeah.
yeah." And then they kind of like locked it in. And
Shit.
did you send
forget.
Slumber in advance, or because that like you said, they only released on Friday? And
yes, yeah. So
Yeah.
you could enter either like unreleased stuff
Yeah.
or
Oh, okay.
previously released stuff.
I get you.
So you could enter like I think like 5 songs max.
Oh, okay.
So I put in a few.
you
and
just
put in
sent
Slumber.
your best and
Yeah.
see what they wanted to work
Yeah.
with.
Well, congrats on that.
Thanks.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's really cool.
It's pretty cool.
It's actually massive.
So
Goddamn.
we'll probably like dabble now life outside of music
Mm-hmm.
because we want to know you as a whole, I guess. So
Uh-huh.
like, what do you do outside? Do you have like little hobbies, like interests of yours, like
Do you collect Pokemon cards? Like, what's your little thing?
yeah,
Well, I tried. So like in lockdown,
Yeah.
yeah.
I tried skateboarding.
I think
Yeah.
a few of us tried skateboarding. I can't lie. There was a few people that ran around with
Yeah,
skateboards
yeah.
during lockdown. It was a fun time.
How'd
Yeah.
that go?
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a couple of the basics down, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely
No, you're
No-
not
no
getting, you're not
professional
going to a skate
level.
park anytime soon.
no, yeah.
That's a
It was a
fun
lot of
time,
fun
honestly.
though. Like you get bruised.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You get the scratches
all the
and
time.
and
Like
the grazes.
I think I like the skater aesthetic, but like just
Actually skating is the
like
ish.
yeah,
It's
and like I
difficult.
thought about
It's
this.
painful.
Yeah,
It's painful,
I know,
bad.
like, and this is effort. Like, just walk. You know what I mean?
Why skate? Just
Yeah,
walk.
yeah,
Just
like-
get like a scooter or something.
Yeah.
Like at that point.
Unless you're like on a longboard on a hill and it just sort
Nah,
of
bro.
goes.
Hills are
that's
ish.
scary.
Yeah, hills
That's
are ish.
scary.
Because it
What?
sounds cool. Because you don't have to push, but you're also picking up constant momentum.
like maybe like a 10% incline.
like a 10% incline. Like not too much of
Slowly
a hill.
rolling.
yeah. That'll be cool. But like, when you're like on the footpath, I assume, I don't know, I don't skate, but like there's all the bumps and stuff. Like you're going boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
boom, boom.
yeah.
Like that's just annoying.
It's
You
kinda
get
like
that one
potholes in the
pebble.
road.
Just end your life. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like potholes in the road. Like you know how you hit like a big pothole and you
Yeah,
think your
yeah.
car's gonna break. It's kind of
Yeah.
like that. Like you hit a big crack and you're like, fuck, I'm going to die.
Oh, my car's on the way here. I don't know why. It just started making sounds I've never heard before.
It sounded like a lawnmower.
And now
for
after
reference.
this podcast, I'm gonna have to like deal with that issue.
Fun.
I just
It's
sort of
just in the back of your head now.
Yeah. I sort of pulled up and I was like, because I brought Ryan here when we were coming here, it was when I turned the aircon on, and I was like, that's weird. Like,
That's
why would
not
a noise
normal.
make when an aircon's turned on? And then like, by the time I got here, it was just the whole car. Like, just I was like, okay, cool. Can't wait to deal with that post podcast. But anyway, that should be
Yeah.
fun.
My
Yeah.
car's a lemon. Like
A
it-
lemon?
Yeah,
A
a
lemon?
lemon. Yeah.
What do you mean by
What do you
lemon?
mean by
It just
it
doesn't
looks like
work.
Oh.
No, it's
Oh.
just like it's a lemon.
It's
Ah.
just
It's a piece of shit.
it's chilling, honestly.
There's always a problem. Yeah.
It's a what?
We've all got lemons.
A car
Yeah.
team.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, as you can tell, we're not car guys.
Yeah.
It's a fun time.
Huh?
In every batch of cars, there's a couple of lemons that roll up.
Oh, right.
Shit boxes.
I've never heard
That's
that.
mine.
Nice.
That's
But
a
yeah,
fun time.
besides skating though, like I hate this question though. Like I know I asked it, but like,
It's that whole thing of like sometimes when people ask you like, "Hey, what do you do in your spare time?" You're like,
well,
"Be spare."
you-
I don't know. Like,
no, but
Music.
yeah, exactly.
Music, yeah.
Because I'm the same. Like I podcast, work out, like
Eat.
work and sleep.
And
in
sleep,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm a pretty basic human. I just do what I do, and like obviously I go out have social things, but it's not like doing things. You know?
yeah, it's not like you
Watch a
like-
bit of TV.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
movies.
We'd like to take a quick break to mention a word from our sponsors. Roses are red, violets are blue. Don't let a wild pube wreck you. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and our sponsors at Manscaped are here for you with the best tool to get your balls ready for the special occasion.
This V-Day, it's time to join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming, with our exclusive offer. Go to manscaped.com and use the code HDPOD for 20% off plus free shipping.
It's that time, like we just said, Valentine's Day. It's a special time. It's a time where you get intimate, have a bit of playful time in the bed with your significant other, or maybe just a random. Who knows?
Who knows? Honestly, Valentine's Day.
Regardless, though, you need to have that package nice and trim, presentable. You know, you don't want to be looking like an animal on that day.
Of course, it need to be clean. You know? Need to be clean. The holidays went by so quickly. Do you remember to take care of your package with the best tools for the job? The Performance Package 4.0 from Manscaped is just the thing every guy needs in their life to make sure each and every day is just that little bit special.
And the number one product in this package is the Lawnmower 4.0. As we see in Luke's hand, this trimmer has advanced skin-safe technology that reduces cuts and nicks on your delicate balls, and it even has a 4000K LED spotlight so you can shave anywhere your delicate balls desire. It even, did I mention, it's waterproof too.
Well, damn.
God damn indeed.
I'd like to propose making February 13th a national holiday as National Shave Your Balls Day. Who's with me? I think this is a holiday that men and women can get behind.
Your balls and lady will thank you.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code HDPOD at manscaped.com.
That's right. We have 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com using the code HDPOD.
Join Cupid and shoot your arrow with Manscaped this Valentine's Day. Seen any funky TV shows recently?
I've been watching Euphoria.
Yeah.
I did episode 1 and I need to like keep progressing. But
of season 1?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
It's a dragged out show though, I
catching
can't
up to
lie.
do.
Have you started the second season?
Yes, yeah, I'm up to date.
Yeah, I'm only like halfway through the first season and it's dragged, I can't lie. Like there's so much shit that happens.
It's full on. I think the whole idea of it is meant to address taboo topics.
Yeah,
to,
like realistic things that happen but no one wants to speak about type thing.
Yeah. But it seems interesting. Like,
it's
you
like
enjoying it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's like very dramatic for like, you know,
what it actually
life,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
it's exaggerated a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. But like the visuals and everything like that, and the acting
really cool.
in it is
Zendaya, isn't
Chef's
it?
kiss.
So it's got to be decent if Zendaya isn't it? It can't be that bad.
You know what I'm keen to watch? It we talked about in the podcast maybe like 3 weeks ago. Are you into like international films and stuff like that at all? Ever watched any?
I've seen a few, but
yeah. So like, I don't know, what was the most recent one we'd watched? I can't recall, but I watched a couple. Like Money Heist is one. I don't know if you've heard of that. No. It's like this Spanish film about when these guys like go and rob a bank. It's really good.
It is a great show.
And then it was it was probably Squid Games.
No, there was one after Squid Games that we spoke about. Hey. It was like another Korean zombie flick thing.
Well, that's what came out, and apparently it's doing really well. Like I like I mean, I don't know why I like international movies and stuff like that.
Korean
zombies. They just released like a really good zombie one. Apparently it's killing it on reviews, and I'm keen to watch that because
it should be a fun
I like international movies, but yeah, but I'm not, other than that, I'm not really like a show movie-esque person. Yeah, I think I'm like more YouTube-esque. That's what I grew up on.
YouTube or like Twitch or something.
Yeah,
just have something on in the background while you do other stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
But yeah, sorry, back to the point. The reason I did ask the questions, because like you never know what people like do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you never know what people are out
You could have whipped out some crazy shit. Like
imagine if you actually said Pokemon cards or like some shit like that. It would have been a fun time.
I work in the circus as like a
side gig.
Just low-key side gig.
We have a segment though. Like I mentioned it to you earlier. It is the HD advice segment. We don't know what the name is. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, it's when I've explained to you a bit. Yeah, people send in their issues, conundrums, whatever it is, and then we sort of like give advice based on what they've said. So
what they've asked.
We'll start off with like a light one.
Oh no,
that's fine. This one's light.
Light.
Hey, anonymous.
Light's good.
Obviously. So what are some of the best ways to keep yourself motivated?
Oh, that's deep. You know. That's not very light.
Yeah. Well, like it was the other ones are more story-esque, and like I'm gonna have to like break it down.
Have a bit of a breakthrough.
Shall I go first, maybe?
Yeah, honestly, run it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep myself motivated. I know. I think set goals is really important. If you're able to like set goals, know what you want, I feel like that really helps with like pushing towards doing stuff because obviously you know what you're working towards. You know what I mean? I feel like you'd feel the same with your music stuff. But like with the podcast anyway, like I know I have certain goals with that. How I want to be, like aesthetically, where I want to go, like in regards to numbers and stuff. And because I know these things, it motivates me to do my stuff to get to that. You know what I mean? You can also maybe like add in external like motivators, like rewards and stuff.
I was going to say, I always find it easy. Like for example, like when I knew that I was quitting cigarettes, and I would say to people like, don't give me cigarettes. Even if I'm drunk and I ask one, just going, don't give me one.
Yeah.
And like that would also, don't get me wrong, I definitely used to have a few drunk cigarettes every now and then.
Yeah.
But having other people tell you like, oh, why are you smoking? I thought you said you quit. It's kind of that reminder of like, oh,
keep you accountable.
I did quit. Yeah. Yeah. Accountability is, I think, a big one at least anyways.
Yeah.
Just to be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it for the sake of like, I don't want to come off as a dickhead that told people I was doing something and not doing something. Like it's a bit ish.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Other than that,
so I reckon like sleep and what you're eating make a huge difference. And like for me personally, anyway, like if I'm getting good sleep and I'm eating well, like my energy is
you wake up feeling
up
good,
by 100, and then I feel ready
to do
stuff and be productive.
For sure, yeah. I think people, don't take like those things into account as much as they should because they're crucial. Like those simple, like the simple things
or
of
even
life.
Just drinking
you know what
water. I mean? Like if I find sometimes if I don't drink water for like 2 or 3 days in a row, I'll feel really
2
shit.
to 3 days in a row.
Yeah, bro, I can go long without water. You know, it's dragged. It's really dragged. It's unhealthy. Drink water, kids. But like I'll go like 2 to 3 days without just drinking water. Or like I'll have like a glass of water, but like usually I'll drink like a water bottle or something a day.
Right.
And then when I realize that I haven't, and I'm like, oh,
in a while,
maybe I should hop on it.
Have some.
Wow. It's just energy depletion, I guess. Comes into play.
Water does help.
Dehydration, all the fun stuff. Start dying. It's a good time.
Another one we have here. So maybe you can start this one off this time.
All right.
Okay. So I have a constant fear that my friends and family think I'm gay. I'm not gay, but I just have a constant worry that my friends think I'm gay, and I can see this developing some homophobic tendencies within me. What should I do to stop worrying about this?
Wait. Can you reread? Can you reread real quick?
I'm gonna reiterate it.
Yeah, just sum it up.
Okay, this person apparently they're getting. People think they're gay.
People think they're gay.
Yeah. They're homosexual. This person isn't, but they're worried because of the constant. I assume, like, you're this or that, the other labeling, whatever.
Yeah.
They feel the tendencies now that they are. But like, see, this is what should I do to stop worrying about this?
Stop worrying.
Well, I feel like just be yourself, right?
Yeah.
And also, if people are calling you gay, just say to like if they're your mates, just be like, yo, I don't like that. And like, don't get me wrong, it sounds corny as fuck. But like, if you tell your friends that you really don't like something, they should stop.
This one, that was a weird one.
It's a funky time.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read it properly like before the podcast. I
read it. You just chucked it in there.
I read it right, and I'm like, that's interesting. Like, I didn't completely finish it.
There's just a bunch of gay in there, so you're like, yo, it must be interesting. It
wasn't because of that, but it was just like the family, the friends, the contradicting opinions. But I didn't really read. You
didn't deep it
properly, and now that I've said it out loud, maybe I shouldn't have like.
I don't know how to answer that though. Like how to not worry about it.
Just have.
Well, I think just be yourself.
Yeah.
Just confidence in yourself at the end of the day. Like know that you are either are or aren't, and if you might be, then like just accept it.
Yeah,
so what?
That is what it is. Like it's not a big issue at all. Like
it's a fun time.
Yeah, like if
it's a fun time.
It's a fun time.
It's a lit time.
The thing that like I'm concerned about is like your
growing homophobic tendencies.
No.
Oh no, not that one. Not that one. I'm concerned about that. Don't become a homophobe just because people call you gay.
Did he say homophobic tendencies?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you think he said?
Bro, I misread this.
Oh, so you thought he was turning gay because people were no. He's hating gays because people are calling him gay. Oh, he, she, they, whatever it is.
Oh. Nah, bro, fuck you. Yeah.
Fuck them.
Be mature and realize like that, whatever they're saying, like Luke said earlier, tell them to calm, don't do that stuff.
If it's really deeping you that much, at least anyways.
But don't be a homophobic. Bro, I thought you said you're becoming...
becoming a... I don't know.
I shouldn't say that either.
Yeah, no. Don't cancel us, please. We don't know what we're saying. It's okay. Life is good.
Anyway, so what should I do to stop worrying about this? Yeah, then just be yourself. Don't let that shit get to your head, and then don't deep it.
Yeah, just don't deep it. Life's good. Just move on with life.
Okay. Next one here.
Next one. Yeah, we're moving forward. We're going. It's
Roll
chaotic.
on,
It's
roll
chaotic.
on.
It's chaotic.
Nah, these are mad. I don't know what's going on with people this week.
Bro, people are doing anything. It's all right.
Okay. Anonymous.
As he stares into the crowd. Anonymous.
Okay, we know who's one of them.
Oh,
I'm not going to address
the
person.
It's okay. It's always anonymous.
Anyway, so my issue is that I think I'm kind of ugly. Other people have told me that I'm not ugly, but I just feel like I am because I don't really command much female attention. I don't see this as a self-confidence issue as I'm very confident and hold myself well, but I don't know what to think or how to get the attention of women. Also, this will be good. So You're a woman.
What catches your eye in a guy?
Yeah.
You might not have a type, but like, is there something specific? Like, if you see a guy that's really confident, or that looks after himself really well, or really organized, or is there something that you kind of? Why are you making that face? It's an ick. Something's icky.
Everything's an ick.
Everything is just an ick.
I don't know. I don't know. For me, it's just like the person, like the personality.
Yeah, for
sure.
Like,
I mean, like, you know, like you can be physically attracted to someone straight away, but it's like
there's got to be a bit of
chemistry. If you get to know that person and like they've got a good personality, it takes them from like not to be a dick, but you know, like from cute to hot. You know what I mean? Like take them up,
push them up.
Yeah, like a personality just makes you.
Yeah, 100%. I said this to you, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was quite recently though.
Someone said not this, but it was something similar that brought us to this conversation where like, yeah, personality is like everything.
Yeah.
Like as soon as someone can like interest me, like mentally, stimulate me mentally in that sense.
Yeah.
And it's just
life is
because
good.
I was telling him, and like people in the audience probably already know this, but there was a specific girl for me, like I think 3 years ago, where like she was just a friend. I never really saw her as attractive, to be honest. And she wasn't ugly, but never saw her as attractive. And like after 2 years, I became like head over heels for her.
Yeah.
Because just I fell in love with her personality, you know what I mean? So like for this person in particular, if you're worried about ugly and you say you're self-confident, you don't know, you seem a bit confused, don't even worry about your looks. Like hold yourself like as you are and be confident, but it's more your personality and whatnot. Like that gets you across the line with girls and stuff. Like be open, be who you are. And like at the end of the day, you're going to miss your shots. You know what I mean? Like make shots.
You can't shoot unless you score.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't score unless you shoot. So it's all right. If you shoot at 10 10s and only one lands, you still landed a 10. Yeah. At the end of the day, like it's a dub. It's a life motto to live by.
And then we have one more here. I don't even know if I want to read this one because I read this one now. And
it's
no.
Can I read it?
Yeah, honestly, go down the bottom one. The bottom one.
The bottom one? Like the far bottom one?
Yeah, like the last one.
Oh, okay. So I was at my girlfriend's house and she wasn't home. Her mum was there. Anyway, I was horny and was busting my nut with my hand, and she walked in as I was busting. I turned and got nut on her shoes. We've never spoken of it. Should I tell my girl?
That is not real. No way.
So just to reiterate, it's all anonymous, so we can't actually see who's put this in.
Yeah.
But anyone can put anything in, so we're assuming it's fake. But let's just run with it as if it was real. Let's say, I'll fix it up a bit. Let's say you're at your girlfriend's house, you're waiting for her to come home from work. You're having a wank because you're horny, whatever it is, and then boom, her mum walks in, catching you wank. Do you say like walk straight out? Doesn't say anything to you. Walk straight out. Do you say something to your girlfriend about it, or do you just leave it unchecked?
Nah, I'd say something.
You'd say something?
I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, no, I can't lie. I wouldn't have that conversation. I wouldn't be like, hey, yo, by the way, your mom caught me with my dick out.
Because it'd be the weirdest tension. Like,
yeah, imagine the next family dinner.
True.
Imagine family dinner. That would be lit. I can't lie. It'd be fucking hilarious.
It'd be so awkward. Be great. Like, you'd be sat at the table, like, having the mum side eye you like a pig. Like this animal. Oh no, I don't know. Like it depends how she caught you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's caught you like hunched over having a wank. Like it's weird. It's different. But if you're just laying on a bed, like it's not that deep. I can't lie.
But like it'd be so awkward that I feel like it need to be addressed because like I don't like having
true. You just
shit
gotta
like that on me. Yeah, I just gotta like get it off my
your shoulders. Yeah,
get it done and put it out there. I gotta be like, yo. Like sit her down and be like,
sit her down, be like, this happened.
Yeah.
We're not talking about it ever again. This will be the only time.
Because what you don't want to happen is like a few weeks later, a month later, who knows when it somehow comes out and it's
the
just
mum
like,
mentions it to the daughter or something.
Yeah, and well, you think you've like gone past that phase of your life and it just resurfaces again at the worst time, and like you don't want that.
Yeah,
but like in regard, I don't know how you'd have that conversation though.
Yeah, would you have to like wait until both your girlfriend and the mum are home and then just be like, hey guys, I'd like to have a conversation?
No.
God,
oh, you'd have it separately?
Like, quickly, like, as soon as she gets home, just be like, the most fucked up thing happened.
I just got
blah,
caught.
blah, blah. Yeah. Like, just straight off the bat.
Yo, that's... Yeah.
Don't like sit it down.
Honestly, you can't sit down and get like a table out, have like an interview type process.
And like this, what the hell?
Yeah. Get the mics out, the cameras set up. You got to catch the reaction.
And don't you
think about the content.
No, but you said
the content.
You said though, like the mum as well. You wouldn't do the mum at the same. Like that was a mad.
That's mad. Yeah, mad.
But you wouldn't bring the mum in at the same time for the convo. That'd be horrible.
No. I mean, then it'd literally be getting everything off in one go. Though. No, you wouldn't have to have two conversations.
You don't need to talk to the mum again. It's dealt dealt with. That's to the mum again. Yeah. Like no, but like she saw what she saw.
Just pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah. But like you have to tell like the girl.
Bro, imagine if the mum started making like jokes about it.
No,
like imagine like because you know how some moms like to just make jokes about like things just to try and play it off like it's cool, it's calm, whatever. Yeah, imagine you're just sitting at dinner or some shit, and she's like, she's just cooked a massive thing of meatloaf or something. She's like, meat, like some dumb shit like that, you know. I don't know, man.
Do we even eat meatloaf in Australia? Why'd you say that? I
don't know, because the first meal that I could think of was with meat was meatloaf. Okay, what even is meatloaf? Does anyone know?
That's a great question.
Like,
is it just minced meat?
Mince and spices. The more you know. Like a loaf of like a bread loaf, but like meat.
Yeah, it's kind of lit though.
Shut. That's it does sound dumb. I can't lie. Yeah, barbecue, smoky barbecue.
Are you vegetarian?
Nah.
Yeah.
You would always ask those questions. You never know.
Why?
Just because I don't know.
I was veggie for a while.
But, how was it?
Yeah.
Basically, that meant that my diet just turned to like 2-minute noodles and like plain pasta.
Or did you just try it for the to try it kind of thing, or?
I was like, oh, like I'll do it. Because I watched this movie and it was about like.
Was it Cowspiracy?
No.
Because apparently Cowspiracy changed a lot of people's lives, you know?
Okay, yeah, it was, but it was something like that. Yeah. And I was like, ooh, maybe I should like.
Help the planet.
Yeah. And then, animals. But I moved out and I moved out of home for like a year and like was not cooking
it's hard. It's difficult, yeah.
So I lived on 2-minute noodles and then like felt really shit every day. And I was like, why do I feel so bad?
I wonder why. It's surprising.
Well, the thing is like because I lived by myself for a minute as well and I was trying to go vegetarian just to try it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I tried like a couple days at a time. I couldn't consistently do it, but the thing I kept having an issue with is energy level. I wasn't eating.
Yeah.
Because I felt like at times I didn't know what to eat. And like, I think you have to really commit to it if you do it because you need to actually find foods that get you nutrition and stuff like that. Because otherwise you're going to be like you.
Yeah, you got to do it properly if you're going to do it.
I was going to say real quickly, do you prefer mee goreng or like 2-minute noodles?
I had mee goreng.
Okay. Yeah. Just had to clear that up. I don't know. 2-minute noodles is different, bro. Mee goreng is the better.
You know, it is the better one.
It's the superior.
It's the superior for sure.
Superior
Are you moved out still though? Sorry.
No. So I did a course, like a sound production course up at the Central Coast. And so I just lived up there for the year. And then
how was
when
that?
I was done, it was great. Yeah. It was it was really good. I learned a lot, but then I also learned like how much I don't know.
Oh.
And
that's a fun time.
Well, that's good though.
At least
it made me more excited.
I was going to say, it opened your mind to it as well. Like and now at least you know it exists and you can learn about it eventually. Whereas beforehand, you didn't even know it was there.
I had literally no clue about anything.
Did you say what you say? Sound production.
So like learning about like mixing and producing and all that stuff.
That's crazy. So they do like a little course for that.
Yeah, it's at the Grove Studios.
Oh shit! We're actually meant to be going to the Grove sometime soon.
Really?
Yeah, we're meant to be. So with Z Pluto, Mendham, he's meant to be booked in for like a week or something. So
huge!
Yeah.
What is that exactly? Sorry.
So it's just like a little getaway type of studio. It's really nice, a lot of nature around. It's a really like serenity type vibe, and you just go
I've heard of
this. Record for a week. Type
is that where you went?
Yeah.
They do that's really cool.
Like a diploma course there.
Oh wow! Shit. And where did you live? Like, was it on campus kind of thing?
No,
or
I was at the entrance.
That's a good time. I can't.
And living by yourself?
Yeah, living by myself.
How was that?
It was good. I loved it actually. Yeah.
What's the rent and stuff up there like? Is it?
See, my parents own like a unit up there.
Oh, that's a good call.
So I was just like,
you were just living your best life. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's blessed though.
Honestly, yeah, that's actually really blessed.
Because I've had the biggest mind blank. What were we talking about?
The entrance, sound, Grove, all of that fun stuff.
I literally had like
whoosh, it's gone. I had that this morning. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I was talking about. What were we talking about? We were talking about something. I remember. No. Okay, I don't remember. But we were talking about something, and
it just went.
It's a great time. Are you ever scared that when you get on stage, you'll blank your lyrics?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I've done that before.
Oh wow.
No. Actually, not my own songs though, but like covers.
Yeah.
Because I used to play like a few cover gigs and stuff like
bars
that.
and stuff.
Yeah. And like there'd be a few times where. Like, because you have like your iPad or like whatever, and it's like got the lyrics and everything on it.
Yeah.
But it has to like, you can like time it to automate the scroll.
Ah, okay.
But if you're playing it like a slow tempo and you don't realize it's going too fast.
Yeah, right.
And then
You
you're
look
like,
down,
the
you're
lyrics
like-
are gone and you're like, oh, shit.
Stopping.
no.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just like. And if anyone had like looked at me, they'd be like, she fucked up.
Yeah, done fucked up.
Nah, you have to play those things off like casually. Like if you sit there awkwardly, then it becomes awkward. But,
Yeah.
like,
But you just gotta get up and dance around or some
do
shit. Just
something.
make it look
Yeah.
like you didn't mean to sing the lyrics
I
at the
feel
time.
like 90% of the time that I've ever performed,
Yeah.
like I've definitely
Just
fucked up.
winged it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, I was talking to one of the boys the other day, and they were saying that whenever they're on stage and they can't or like they can't think of the lyrics, they use the mic and they cover their mouth, like they cover their mouth with it, so you can't actually see them mouthing the lyrics. And because they've got the backing vocals over it on the speakers, it looks completely calm. And he was like, yeah, that's how I always get away.
Well, you know, it's not normal to like sing all your songs and stuff like that either. Like apparently, you know Olivia Rodrigo. So apparently she did a concert where she literally sung every word to every song, and she ended up like passing out after the concert because it's just too much.
It's dragged.
Because when you're running around,
Especially if you're
singing, dancing,
performing, like
doing
properly
that shit,
performing, like
belting
belting them out as well. It's
yeah.
dragged. I
So
can't
it's
lie.
completely normal to not sing all your stuff, but like. Yeah, if it's a different situation where like you forgot your lyrics and you sat there like,
Yeah, that's a good.
But it does
song, honestly.
happen. It does happen.
Who did it happen to? I remember watching a video of it happening to someone. I think it might have been like Justin Bieber or some shit, and he forgot his own lyrics.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck are the lyrics?
Yeah,
like, what the fuck are the lyrics? Or something.
yeah, something like that. And I was like, damn, bro, that would be so whack. Do you reckon you could get in trouble from that?
No.
If you got on
Nah.
stage and forgot your
No,
lyrics,
Nah, surely not.
No, they
Surely
just
not.
brush it off. It'd just be a moment, you know
just
what I mean?
be like, oh, cool, that'll go on TikTok,
Yeah.
get famous or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Something like that.
It'll
yeah.
be a good time.
People have a laugh at that. That's good.
Yeah.
We have a couple questions though, not from us. So I did ask the audience. So thank you, audience members that are
Shout
watching,
out.
viewing, listening.
Appreciation.
Yeah, so they have some questions for you. A couple are similar, so like I'll sort of bunch them together, I guess.
Yeah.
So Nazmi, he's actually here, right here.
Oh, yay.
He asked, "What are your thoughts on the music industry as a whole, and is it like songs depict?" So I'm not really sure what you mean by the songs depict. What did he say? Sorry.
Okay.
So is it like how's the music industry? I guess.
For me,
Yeah, for
so
you, your
far,
experience.
it's been pretty good
Yep.
actually, because I'm not that far in. I haven't really, like, I've had a couple moments where I thought things were going like really well, and then just at the last minute, like it got dropped or something like that. But I mean, like everyone that I've met so far has been like
Really nice.
really
and-
genuine
Yeah,
and like
yeah, yeah.
actually wants to help and
Yeah.
wants to push you further as an artist.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like for me personally, it hasn't been that bad, but I have heard a few horror stories and
Okay, I feel like it gets more cutthroat as you get to the higher ranks.
Yes,
in the
definitely.
sense where when there's like $100,000 contracts,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
shit
and
like
you've
that,
got,
and
you've got like 10 people on your management team,
Yeah.
and then you
that
know,
all have to get a
all
split,
these-
and sometimes they don't get a split, and it's there's a whole
Yeah.
whole bunch of ish.
I feel like though it's gotten better though in general, because I feel like there's been more pronounced.
Yeah,
Is that a word? I don't know. There's been like more out there stories that people know, and they're more aware now of these issues.
Yeah.
That there's not as many because people obviously realize they can get fucked over.
Like a big one recently was the Scooter Braun Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How like
Yeah.
that whole thing, and I think the more it comes to light, like you were saying, the less
Issues.
the less it actually happens, because more artists are aware of the
Yeah.
scams and the people trying to rip them off. And
Yeah.
a lot of people now, even at like the start, get a lawyer or something just to look over the contract that they're about to sign.
Yeah.
Even though it's only like one session with a lawyer, but the lawyer will go through, explain it all. Just say, hey, you're not signing your life away. Or like, hey,
Yeah.
did you realize that if you do this, you're paying them this type thing,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
that type
yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more coverage with it, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
We have another one here by, let's say, Alyssa and Bethany. So Alyssa specifically more asks, which mainstream artists influence your music style? We sort of went over that earlier a bit, where you said you had Billie Eilish and you had a couple of the indie.
The first like
people.
EP was like very much like Benny.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
was listening to a lot of her, and then I'd say, I don't know. Second one was a mixed of the few that I said
mix
before.
of what you said,
Yeah.
And Bethany sort of follows with that, and she goes like, "What are your top 3 music artist inspirations?" But like, because we spoke about inspirations, let's just say more general. Like, what are your top 3 artists right now to listen to or music?
So my top 3 in my Spotify rap.
Yeah.
I think it was.
This is a good time. This is a
It
good
was
time.
Phoebe Bridgers was number 1.
Yeah.
And then I think it was Seb Deliza.
Yeah.
And then maybe like.
You can check.
Yeah, I was
Check
like,
if
I
you
can't
want.
remember.
There's no stress. There's no stress.
What was ours? Because we went over this when it came over as well. I had like, Mine was Pop Smoke, AJ Tracy. Who else? Juice WRLD, Post Malone.
Mine would have been, I think, Juice, Polo, maybe like maybe X or Peep, or like, I don't know. I think Trippy got up in there somehow just because he's featured on a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Have you figured?
Yeah, it was Julian Baker.
Oh, okay, that's a fun.
Never heard of Julian Baker, but
yeah, she does.
Shout out.
Like she did a like a project with Phoebe. I'm a big Phoebe Bridgers fan.
Okay.
If you can't tell,
so she made her way up there, literally just off features, basically. Phoebe Bridgers features
like
got her on number 3 on
they
your
did like
Spotify.
Like a
Collab.
project together.
Yeah.
There was 3 of them. So it was Phoebe Bridgers, Lucy Dracus, and Julian Baker. Boy Genius. And
it's a fun time. It's a banging.
crisp.
It's a banging collaboration.
I don't think I've heard any of those names.
It's sad.
It's sad.
What type of music is it?
It's like kind of like folky, indie folky kind of stuff.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Are they Aussie or they?
No, I think they're all American.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a fun time.
Random one here, Corey. Shout out Corey.
Shout out Corey.
He said, "Do
The
you
guy.
like
Hey,
egg?"
Corey.
He says, "Like, do you like eggs? And if so, how do you like them cooked?"
That's a fun
Yeah,
question.
I like eggs, and
like
I
your
like
eggs?
them. I like them flipped.
Like I'm flipped,
Yeah.
sunny side down.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always been a sunny side up. If I'm gonna have them,
Really?
if I'm bothered to like,
I don't mind them sunny side up, but like I prefer.
I like the
them down.
yolk.
I don't
can't
see.
lie.
I don't like the runny yolk.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Nah,
People
too
don't like
messy.
that. Yeah.
Runny yolk is lit. It's messy, but like that's for the fun of eating runny eggs.
But if you're having like a
Sourdough.
bacon and egg roll,
Oh,
like
yeah.
and
surely
it's
you
dripping
gotta
down
have
the bottom
yeah,
with the
no,
sauce.
you can't have
It's
that.
lit. I can't
Nah,
lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
At like
yeah.
a soccer field or something, and you're just sitting there, you get like egg on your shorts or some
Yeah.
shit. It's nice.
No, not on your shirt. Just
If you're
On your
eating it,
shorts.
eat over yourself. But like,
Nah,
no,
fun.
I like it on a roll. What I don't like it with is like when you have sourdough toast, and like that shit's just hard to cut.
Oh
as
yeah,
it
no, because
is.
the crust is dragged. I can't
Yeah,
lie. You
yeah.
get caught in it, and then you've thrown half your thing off the plate.
yeah.
It's a whole
That's
issue.
that's the
can't lie.
bread's fault though. That's
Yeah.
not the egg.
No, it's the egg. It's the egg. It's the egg.
Do you like scrambled eggs?
I love
I
myself
like
a
Yeah, I
scrambled
like
egg.
scrambled
I
eggs.
can't lie,
I don't
yeah.
really like them. I've had a couple that have been cooked nicely for me, but I don't cook them myself. But like most of the time when they are cooked for me, they haven't
They're
been
just a bit.
great.
See, I get sick of them really quick because
Yeah.
I feel like they're very cheesy. So like I can have like one, say like with a slice of toast.
Yeah.
But anymore, I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, I'll
It's like
probably-
omelets for me as well. Like I love omelets, but I
Yeah.
get sick of
You
them
can't
halfway
eat
through.
them. Yeah, super often.
I love omelets.
You love yourself an
Yeah,
omelet.
I started making breakfast burritos recently,
Yum.
and they slap.
Do you remember
Just spicing up a bit.
the brekkie wraps from Macca's? The scrambled bacon, barbecue sauce. I think there might have been
were
someone
we
else
were
on
we
it.
like younger?
Yeah, young. They haven't been around for
yeah,
ages.
Yeah.
I started like making those at home because we just have
Yeah.
like everything there for
Yeah.
it type thing.
Yeah.
And I forgot how much it bangs.
Yeah.
I can't lie. It's a good term.
Nice. So yeah, you like yours
Eggs.
flipped.
Like them flipped.
There you go.
like them flipped.
We have one from. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Silento or Calento Tom.
Salento.
How did you find your specific style of songwriting? I guess I'll go back to your influences again, eh?
Yeah, kinda. But wait, repeat the question.
Oh, no.
I gotta think about it.
Yeah, that's fine. How did you find your specific style of songwriting?
I don't know. I just feel like it just kind of like it just comes to me.
Naturally.
It's
in a
not.
sense,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it just naturally falls out the way that it does.
Yeah.
There's no like.
You're not sitting there trying to fit in on bars and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You're just
no,
kind
I'm
of
just kinda
writing as
doing
it
it.
goes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
How before obviously you worked with Joe, you would have been writing your own songs, like you said. You had 16. Some when you were 16 that were horrible.
Yeah.
Were you just doing them on like YouTube tracks, I guess, like that, or
YouTube
like?
beats.
No, I wasn't recording anything, so I was just
How'd you write it though? Did you just?
guitar chords
Oh.
and then just
right.
like
Just-
voice memo.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was
okay.
more. The reason I asked was more so like, what was the sound you were going off to? Because do you listen to the sound as an influence for the lyrics, or is it strictly like you write lyrics and you try to find the to match kind of thing?
Neither.
Either.
So what's your
Yeah.
process then?
Like, kind of. I'll like if there's like it depends on like how we're starting. Like if I like, for example, one song that's on the album that'll come out, it's called Cactus, was something that I just wrote on guitar.
Yeah.
And then I took it to Joe and he was like, this is sick.
This is sick. Let's put a beat around it type
Just,
thing.
like changed it to piano
Right.
and then like some synths and then off that went. But then sometimes like we'll start with just like a little guitar idea, or sometimes we'll start with something that's like basically fully fleshed, and then you write on top of that.
Okay, I get you.
Interesting.
That's pretty funky, I can't
Yeah,
lie.
yeah,
Because like at least with the boys that we usually hang out with, they are able to, because a lot of it's like rappy type vibe, and it's all very, you can pretty much cut and paste it onto any beat. So they pre-write lyrics in like 4 bars at a time type thing, and we'll go into a studio session like with 5-6 songs pre-written. Yeah. So they just need to find a beat that'll work on it, jump on it.
And obviously they might have
to, they chop and change
it.
Because sometimes syllables don't work in like the beats and stuff like that. But like they'll pretty much have pre-written songs before they go in, find a beat for it, smash it out. And that's how, they smash through like 5-6 songs a day.
Yeah. So the good thing like with, like when you're kind of just doing it in the room is you can play around with the structure. Like it's probably, I don't really know, but probably harder on like the YouTube beats to kind of
without a doubt,
mess around with the.
Well, yeah, because you get just given the MP3 file, and it's
so
very
it's
hard.
Straight,
like we've got an engineer, Ben Britton, shout out, he's the goat. But he's really good. I can't lie. Like he'll get into the YouTube MP3 beat and like zoom in so far that he'll cut out like an individual kick drum. Yeah. And then he'll duplicate it and make it his own complete different beat with different drums and stuff over the top of it. And it's like, Mans does the most. I can't lie.
He really does.
But it's a fun time.
We have another one here, Bart XL.
Shout out.
This one's silly. Yeah. When will they be collaborating with Joe?
When will they be?
Or you? When will you be collaborating with Joe?
Like Joe Mason, Joe?
Joe Mama.
Wow.
You know what's so annoying as well?
I picked it up
was
as well.
Was that actually?
I'm assuming, yeah.
You know what's so annoying as well? So he messaged it to me rather than put it in the question thing.
He was like, can I ask this?
Yeah. No, this is what he does. He messages like, when will they be collaborating with Joe? And I knew straight away
what Joe would
Mama.
be. Yeah.
So I go like, I tried to word it. Yeah. No. 'Cause I didn't want him to line me up. I was like, oh yeah, Joe, ? And he goes, yeah, Joe. I'm like, I know you'd line me up.
You're doing it.
And then I was like, fuck it. He's just going to keep going back and forth with this bullshit. So I was like, who's Joe? And he's like, Joe Mama. Wow. And he's so excited by it. I was like, bro, this is childish. But yeah, I did that for you, Bart. So you better be watching and listening right now.
Oh God, bro. Bart better repost.
And final question here is Zanu Official. He goes, how did you get into music? And we sort of touched on that as well. But with your brothers and stuff.
Yeah. Inspired.
Yeah.
How crazy is that though, eh? I guess, like, I think it's crazy in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, something as small as that, I guess, small, triggered you to be where you are right now. You know,
butterfly effect type thing.
It was like a combination of things as well. Like, I used to do like a lot of sport. Like, my life revolved around sport.
Oh, really? What'd you play?
So I did gymnastics a lot when I was little, and then as soon as I quit gym, I started soccer and then went into like reps and was doing a lot of like
fun times.
Took
honestly.
up my whole life.
Yeah,
but like both my shoulders dislocate.
I've got one. My left one does the same thing. I can't lie. Yeah, it's funky. Well, at least it pops out of its socket.
I can like kind of. I don't know if.
I can't do that one. I can just pop it out of the socket. I can't do that one. That's ishy.
Yeah. So, it was kind of like the music, like the soccer thing's kind of like I'm not that passionate about it. Don't really know what to do. Yeah. And then it was a combination.
Kept looking around for someone else to do, and eventually landed on music.
Do you follow a team out of curiosity in
Premier League? Do you follow a team?
Oh no. See, I like to play, but I don't really watch.
Follow it and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's decent.
That was like me with rugby league. Like I used to play a lot for like 8 years or so. I was definitely into it when I was younger, but definitely grew out of it, but continued playing. Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah, I think it is a common thing where people sort of like when they're into a sport so deep, I guess they don't really like.
I think it depends, honestly.
I don't know because
it depends on the person. I guess.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. I can't lie.
Anyway, sorry, I just need to sip of water.
I feel like that's your thing.
It's a fun time.
It's a fun time. Life is a good time.
Luke is renowned for saying I can't lie.
I can't lie. And I just can't lie. I say it all the time.
No, because it's bad. Because there's audience people that message me like, Luke says I can't lie all the time. And like I want to do like a little counter of every time you said it because I reckon
that'd be so good.
I reckon he averages it 10 times minimum per podcast.
And just keep it going.
Yeah.
Just through the whole
through every single episode we ever do.
And you have
Are you gonna do like seasons? Is that like
I don't know. So like I'm still indecisive because I have thought about that. Yeah. But I don't know how I would like stop and how like what would be the stop, what would be the start, whether it's like an episode number, like,
or if it's just every 10 episodes of the season or every 20 episodes of the season type thing.
Well, I don't know if I should make a moment of it and say like, because of this happening, it's the end of a season, or like, because we've hit episode 50, that will be the first chunk of season, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we'll come back in 2 weeks or something.
Or it's just constantly continuous. So I'm still like deciding, where to go with that, because I still have plenty of time, because it's only a week an episode, so
yeah, that's not too bad, honestly.
Weeks to plan. Because it's episode 20, so.
Oh,
yeah! Congrats, you're on
Let's
the
go.
What did you call it? Yeah,
double digits. Yeah, we're in double digits.
Double
episode.
digits.
It's a good time.
Love it.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for this podcast.
This episode.
Have you enjoyed it? Like, you've been.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a good time.
Sorry, it's a bit. This is the first time we've done like a 3-person dynamic before. So like usually. Like, because like I said to you earlier before you jumped on, logistically we couldn't fit 3 people.
Yeah.
So it's mainly me and then the guest. But the reason we have this is so Luke can be here. Obviously, all 3 of us are here together.
I'm back.
So yeah, sorry if it's been a bit of a butchered interview, I guess, talk conversation, because we're still getting used to like our dynamic with another person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
going back and forth and all that type of fun stuff.
Yeah. But it was an absolute pleasure to have you on. Like, you've been great. I've thoroughly enjoyed having you on.
It's been very educational. I feel like a lot of people will know a lot more about the LORA.
Yeah, well,
after LORA.
This, the LORA.
That's why I have this platform, because like when I bring on guests, I love the fact that like someone that may not know you because they just know you for your music can get to know a more like holistic sense of you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So shout out LORA. Thank you.
LORA. Plug your socials.
Plug your
Spotify. Plug everything.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I don't know my socials?
Oh, brother, what are you doing?
LORA does Insta.
LORA does Insta.
Yeah. Do you have a
think
TikTok?
I'm not gonna plug that.
You're not gonna plug the TikTok.
No, we'll leave that under wraps.
Yeah.
What's my Facebook? I think it's like LORA Music Oz,
LORA
and then I
Music
think
Oz.
Twitter is the same.
Oh,
I do have a
Nice.
Twitter.
Oh.
I just recently
Everyone run it
started
up.
using it.
Yep.
That's a
And
good time,
find her on
honestly.
Spotify with LORA, LORA.
Yep.
Check her latest song Slumber and keep a peep out for her album. Do you have a name for it at all yet? Or is that under wraps or?
I do. I'll sneak peeks.
Oh.
No,
Sneak peek.
it's called Adulting.
There we go.
So wraps in with the.
If you made it now or through, you've gotten the sneak peek. Yeah.
Honestly,
You deserved it.
Let's
You
go.
deserved it.
It's a good
So
time.
yeah,
It's a
keep
good
an eye
time.
out for that. Definitely like a talent and like something
Up and coming, without
for
a
sure.
doubt.
Like I'm excited to see like where you go over the next year, 2 years
Thanks,
with your
guys.
music
Should
and
be a
stuff
really
like
fun
that.
time, yeah.
So yeah, we'll end it here. Thank you, audience, for viewing, listening, watching, however you're consuming this podcast. We'll catch you on the next episode, and
Have a good week.
yeah, that'll be that.
Look after yourselves.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.
Laters.